Right. Hi guys, I'm Clamp Joe. Welcome back to a new YouTube video on the Clamp Joe YouTube channel. We are live. Welcome to the stream. Why isn't my screen so... Why is my screen so blurry? Can't, it's not that like that, is it? I don't know. It's decided to give me 3 advertisements. No, it's not like that on my screen. Why is it like that on the screen then? Hello Greg on YouTube, welcome to the stream. There we go. I haven't put this in my Discord server yet, guys. There we go. Sorry, I'm just trying to check the stream settings again at the moment for a second. Yeah, it looks okay. Oh, we got some heart emojis. Oh, thank you. It's really kind of you. How is everybody on this stream today, guys? How are you, Greg? Welcome to the stream. Right. Just want to check this setting, guys. My settings have mucked up. So I'm just trying to have a quick look a second. Right. I'm good, thanks. How are you? I'm really good. Thank you for asking. That's really kind of you. Right. Let's just find out where we can make snow blocks. There we go. I just made some snow blocks from some snow we shoveled up the top there. Right, we're gonna go down then. So, oh, why is this screen like that? Let me just fix. Just trying to refresh the screen, guys. The screen was playing up. I can see someone's joined. Hello, Glowbeans. Not shorts. Well, no, the stream should be like that, but I mucked up my stream settings. I don't know what it's doing. There we go. Hello, Glowbeans. Welcome to the stream. How are you, Glowbeans? I haven't seen you on the streams in a little while. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I'm really good. Thank you for asking. How are you? Let's just nip in here because I think I put a bed in here. I think there's a bed in here. Right, this stream's back to normal, isn't it, guys? It was I accident OBS. I changed the settings last night to film a podcast episode. I filmed a podcast episode from my YouTube channel. I filmed a podcast video from my YouTube channel and from my other YouTube channel, and that has not worked properly. There we go. So it's now back to normal. The stream is now back to how it should be. There we go. Yeah, it was in a shorts format for me, but not on YouTube, which was very weird. Is there a bit of a stream delay, guys? So I haven't been tired of school. It's alright. It's alright. Welcome back. I've got to be honest, I haven't streamed much. I took 2 days off this week because I needed one. I didn't stream Wednesday. So when I decided to stream on Thursday, I suddenly realised that I'd forgotten to turn this word off. So this word had played for 48 hours. I'd forgotten to leave this word, so it ended up... I'd played this word for 48 hours. And I'd streamed for like 4, so we probably played a good 50 hours of Minecraft, guys. In that way, guys, without sleeping, how many... Let's have a look. Without sleeping... Without sleeping in Minecraft, it takes 33 hours to play 100 days. So we probably played 100... We played over 100 days of Minecraft. So we played at least another 100 days of Minecraft. You haven't been streaming because the goat... Well, no, I'm kind of busy, guys. I'm trying to find a job at the moment. And I have had one back that want the video from me, but I just haven't had the time to shoot it. But I've got all my camera equipment out, guys, like my camera tripod and things like that. Honestly, my camera tripod is brilliant, guys. It's brilliant. My camera tripod is absolutely brilliant. But it's also one of those really good ones. Well, I'm not getting a job, Glowbeans. Getting a job's hard. Because I've got a very specific qualification, guys. I've got a very specific qualification. I got a degree in film. So I can only really do media jobs. And media jobs are very, very hard because most are very hard to find. Media jobs are very, very hard to find. Well, every jobs are just really hard to find at the moment. You know, they're not hard to find, but they're hard to find because so many people want a job. Not everyone's going to find a job. So finding a job in 2026 is hard. Well, 2025, 26. But it's also because increased competition, AI. AI, obviously, people that did jobs that AI now can now do, they've got to try and find new jobs. Like if you want a job, if you want a job that no one can do, go and be a wallpaper because you're always going to need that job. I'm trying to find a job. Yeah. But yeah, guys. It's ridiculous. Right, yeah. Oh. Just going to close down a couple of tabs. Oh my, I've got cramp in my leg. I can work even at 15. Yeah, but that's the thing though, Glowbeans. When you're 15, you're not qualified. When you're 15, people are they're going to willingly hire you at 15 because you have no qualifications, so you can be trained to do something. They're willing to take more of a chance on you when you're 15, 16, because you have no qualifications, so you can do whatever job. You can do whatever job basic job companies need. But when you are, as I say, older, when you're older and you are qualified in something, it becomes harder because eventually you're qualified for this certain job. I think it's easier to find a job when you're young, when you're like 15, 16, than when you're now. When you're like in your 20s, it's harder to find a job due to that fact. It depends. Some people get lucky and can get a job pretty quickly, and obviously some people can't. The world's going to be 10 years, yes, in August. So just 6 months today. 6 months today. 6 months today. Perhaps, guys, perhaps in 6 months' time I might release a download. You're the only good stream. Oh, thank you. It's really kind of you. Yeah, maybe in about 6 months, because this world is going to be 10 years old, perhaps I'll release a little download. Well. Your world is 5 years younger than me. Well, the world's 10 years old. How old are you, Globins? You're like 15, 16? I created the world in 2016, and I could have swore you said you were 15 last year. So I think 6 years, I think. August 22nd, yeah. August 22nd, my world will be 10 years old. My world will be 10 years old next year, so this year, sorry. Yeah, perhaps I'll release a download, guys. Maybe I'll put it on the channel membership scheme. Maybe on the channel membership scheme, I will put it up there so you guys can obviously buy the channel membership. You get the world. You get a code to the world. And you get a link to download the world. You get the world file. You get a copy of the world. Yeah. Everyone on these streams now makes me feel old. You guys on these streams make me feel old, because a lot of you are like 8 to 10 years younger than me watching these streams now. Most of you are like 14 to 16. Well, 14 to 18. You guys make me feel old. Even though I'm not old. Jesus, we're already we're already 2 months, nearly 3 months into the year. We're already 3 months into this year, guys. 3 months. We're already 3 months into this year. Nearly 3 months. Guys, I want to see if we can hit 9k within the next couple of weeks, next couple of months. At the moment, we're struggling a little bit. At the moment, we are struggling to get over 8,050. We've hit it 3 times and we've dipped down 3 times. But that's what our next sort of plan is, to see if we can jump up. Our struggle at the moment is getting to 8,100. Oh, pardon me. Sorry, I had baguette. I had a ham and cheese baguette for lunch, and it's backfiring on me. Hi, Bob. This is Bob the villager. I don't know who the other villager is. He just spawned in here too. I've only come up here because there's a bed in here. Right. The French is mad. Sorry guys, my laptop's mucking up. There we go. Bye Bob. Sorry, I just oh, we had a massive problem with that yesterday. Another mod timed out someone for their comment yesterday, and wouldn't let it, and the guy that commented it wouldn't let it drop. And they were even saying about how they were never going to watch my streams again because they didn't like this certain mod. But honestly, it was hilarious, guys. I will admit, it was hilarious. And even though the guy didn't like my comment, what I said and put on Discord, you know, the guy that commented that was arguing that he got timed out. He's 26 years old, and I stand by my comment though that he did act 5. I stand by my comment there that he did act 5 years old. Oh, you missed the situation a few days ago, Glow Beans, because you haven't been on the stream. You missed it's a joke, yeah. You missed the you missed the situation the other day. Yeah. No, I'm talking about the YouTuber Hubu situation. No, I was mentioning about comments. So Glow Beans just timed out someone for a stupid comment, and it made me think of your situation yesterday. But I was saying about the YouTuber Hubu situation, the arson situation, about how crazy that was. Basically, the guy that's basically called you a rat, Glow Beans, went absolutely crazy in Decepted server. He went absolutely mental. Yeah, the guy that called you a rat in my server, and then I booted him out. He went crazy in Decepted server. He went absolutely mental, like full on, like schizophrenic. He kept pinging me, and then he suddenly started saying things like demon suck, demon fuck, I fuck demon, and I'm Called me a rat. I didn't say that. I said called you a... I said called Glowbeans a rat. He called Glowbeans a rat. It's the same guy. And he went absolutely chaos. I said to the guy, I literally said to him in my Discord server, sorry, in Decepted's Discord server, I said to him, like, you're sounding schizophrenic right now. Yeah, that's what he called you. Bro is maybe mad. Well, no, I think he generally is mad. Yeah, demon blank, demon fuck me, and like when he was just putting all this random stuff in, and it's like, no normal person pings someone and then says that, and all that. We had all that come through. Yeah, he's not. I don't think he's mad. I should question him. I mean, you could question him if you want, but I don't think he's mad. I generally think he has something like schizophrenia, or maybe bipolar or something like that, which obviously isn't. Those aren't issues, guys. But you can't just go out because you're having like crazy moments, because those like conditions cause crazy moments. You can't just turn around and, you know, tell people to go fuck themselves. Yeah, they're not gonna ban you. They're not gonna ban you. They're not gonna time you for swearing. They're not gonna time you for swearing, because if you're on YouTube, you have to be over 13, and at 13 you should be able to handle swear words. At 13 you should be able. At the 13 you should be able to handle swear words at 13, guys. I want to replant some dark oak trees across here, but I don't have any right now. We'll go and see if we can find some, eh? Because we got the bone meal from when we were planting some birch trees yesterday. I'm going to take this path, because this is probably the quickest. The one to the snow globe. So if you take this path here, then we go to this one on the ladder here, the stairs here. Yeah, mods aren't going to time you out for swearing, because you should be able to handle swear words at 13 and older. If you can't, then it's like it's a what edition? Legacy Console edition. Boa Fox. Now my fingertips. You become crazy to make your enemy scared of you. Yeah, but it doesn't make them scared of you though. That's totally bullshit. It doesn't make them scared of you. It just makes them see. It just makes you look like. It just makes you look like an idiot in a way. There we go. So, guys, I released a podcast episode last night on my new YouTube channel. Please go subscribe to it. This video took a long time, but who's Hubu? The God bless you guy, the Hab. Howdy mate, how's your day going so far? My day's been really good, how's yours been? Welcome to the stream. I say how's yours been? It's probably like 7 in the morning for you. Actually, probably earlier than that actually. What happened on Hubu? Oh, he went crazy. YouTuber Hubu is the Hab guy who was in my server. He went absolutely crazy. He went absolutely... Good part from the ruckus my sister created by not studying. On a Saturday? Why would you study on a Saturday? Oh, unless you're doing like a big test or something. He's got. Can you give me a channel link? Oh, what to I can't because it's on the Decepted server. I booted him out of mine because he kept I booted him out of my Discord server because he just kept pinging me. He kept pinging me for stuff that I don't care about. Like, I don't care about his demons. And then he puts in last night into Decepted server about Devil's anointed him. Oh yeah. I don't really know what scholarship. I know what a scholarship is. I know what a scholarship is. I do have Deceptive Discord link. She's becoming quite troubling. How old is she? Probably like, what, 16, 17? But that's when people want more independence. I can't invite you to Decepted's Discord server. 21. Med school. Oh shit. Fuck. Shit. I put up a new picture hook. I put a new hook on the door. In a way though, literally, I put a contact adhesive hook up yesterday to put like some bags up, and it's just come off. Freaking scared the shit out of me, man. But no, on that thing, Ahil, if she's 21, like, she can technically do what she wants. If she doesn't want to study, then that's not your problem. It's not your parents' problem. That's her own problem. Nah, med school, bro, it's in India, so it's the parents' problem. But still, if you're 21... And she chose medicine herself. Yeah. No, but even if you do that... It depends, though. Are you forced into it? It depends, though. Are you forced into it? Like, choosing it yourself, there's a concept of choosing it yourself, but then there's also a thing of, did you choose it yourself under the guise of somebody else? In a way. But it's also as well, it's in India, so the med school's in India? But yeah, no, but still, if you're over the age of 21, if you're over the age of 18, it's not the parents' problem. Like, no matter what country you are, if you're over the age of 18, if you fail, it's not on you, it's not on your parents, it's on whoever it is. Hello, the Joke 60, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so if you get what I mean, like, it's when you're like 21, so for example, I'm not that much older than that, I'm 23 at the moment. At 21, you make your own decisions. So you can't moan at parents can't moan at their children when they're in their 20s over what they do. Unless there's a... Yeah, so, but yeah, in the way, yeah. If you're on a scholarship and you lose it, that would be on your sister. That's not on that's not on your parents. That wouldn't be your parents' problem because she's technically an adult. If she fucks up and does it wrong, is it on you? No. It's like it drives me insane when I see people saying about, the parents and brothers and sisters of serial killers, they should be locked up as well. But how do they know what their sibling or their kid is doing? They don't. Yeah, so for example, I was always... I... Hello, the God of Mushrooms. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so yeah, you don't... Creating a ruckus over not studying, that should just be, well, it's your own decision. That should just be, it's your own decision. You know, whether you choose, whether you fail or thing, that's on you. You know, when you're a kid, when you're like up until you're 18, and if you're studying in school, that's the parents can be like, right, you need to get on with this. You need to do this. Come on. You need to do this. But after 18, if you fail, you know, that's not on the parents. But then there's some people like that. You know, I've met... You know, that's a thing, though. That's a modern thing, though, now. That's a modern thing now, though. Yeah. Yeah. You and your parents shouldn't have to tell her, shouldn't have to say anything, really. Fix your stream. There's nothing wrong with my stream. There's nothing wrong with it. Doesn't say that there needs to be taller. What needs to be taller? I can't work out what you're talking about, Marcel. Unfortunately, guys, I'm in my 20s. I can't get taller, so I'm going to be 5'9" until I'm about 18. Then I'm probably going to go down. Then I'm probably... You see nothing. Refresh your page. Refresh your page. When I see play, you're going to have to refresh the page. Because I've got my full... I can see my screen. And I'm looking at the live chat, guys. Yeah. Yeah, when you said it needs to be taller, I'm not going to get taller. I'm probably only going to... I'm only going to shrink from here. I'm only going to shrink from here, guys. Unfortunately, I'm only going to shrink from here. But just do... You do. What... Yeah, people start to shrink in their people start to shrink in their late 40s. But some people do it as early as their 30s. Most men typically lose about an inch by their 70s. I don't know how that works now. You're right. If you take it, that's on you, and you need to succeed in what you do, and that's not others. It's not about succeeding. Like, it's not about getting the perfect grades. It's just about getting a grade. So, for example, I studied when I was 19. When I was 19, I signed up. When I was 19, I started uni. Didn't get the best grades. I didn't get the best grade from... I didn't get a best grade from my Bachelor of Science degree. I didn't get the best grades. I didn't get a first class. I got a second class. You just got to put the work. You just got to put the work in. Yeah, but putting the work in doesn't mean... Isn't being very kind of bad? Well, it's bad either way. Being really short's bad, and being really tall's bad. But it depends though. It depends though, you know. It's not bad for everyone. Like, for example, there's a basketball player at the moment, a Canadian basketball player. He's like 7'9". Not for everyone, but you know, there are people that obviously, yeah, there are some people that survive being at 8 foot, but obviously they've got to eat a lot of food. Like, they've got to eat a lot of food. Because, you know, people that are like 8 foot, 150 pounds, and they would be, you know, ultra skinny. It's like, if they're very, very tall, they have to eat more. Like, for example, somebody like Andre the Giant. Someone like Andre the Giant, like, absolutely, obviously, massive person. Obviously, it does have their problems. Andre the Giant couldn't get on the school bus because he couldn't stand up in the he couldn't get on the school bus because he was too tall. I'm going to lose weight this month, so more the fast and gain it back in the evening from breaking the fast. Yeah, that's not a. It's not a bad. Losing weight's not a bad thing, but you've got to do it, you know, safely. In fact, guys, I did an experiment the other day. When I did the stream last week, the other week to celebrate 8K, and I did a Fat Man Plays Wii Fit. When I streamed that, I made a joke about why I streamed it downstairs because of the floorboards. So, I did an experiment, guys, last week. My bathroom floorboards are so bad that if you put a weighing scales down and stand on it and weigh yourself, and then move the weighing scales, and then stand on it again, you can lose like 10 to 15 pounds by just moving the weighing scales due to how bad the floorboards are. So I think the heaviest was 98 kg, and the lowest was 88. So I lost 20 pounds by moving the weighing scales about a foot. Crazy. Anyway, Jez, I gotta go. Have a great day. Have a great day as well, Ahel. Have a good rest of your day as well. Thank you for joining the live stream, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your day. My screen's gone wrong again, guys. It started to wave. Yeah, it started to do that wavy feature again. That's so weird. Yeah, the weighing scales. If I moved it, I lost 10 kg by moving the weighing scales like an inch. Oh. I just realised I haven't spent more time making things and building look better in my way. I usually just rush it. What? So do I, though. So do I. That build has been there for years, guys. Yeah. This has been a... Oh Oh my god. February, March, April, May, June. Hello Lawrence, welcome to the stream. Yeah, oh, sorry guys, I burped. Do. Right, let's think of something to build. Actually, let's go and take that oak wood over to here. I need you to say it. Well, no, you don't need me to say it. You want me to say it. Can I make that jump? Yes, we can! Let's go down here. Run to this chest, to this chest, to this chest, to this chest, and place some wood in here. I think that it will be fine. Do you like... Oh, I have no idea. Right, so let's go to... I need to go and get some dark oak saplings for a moment. I'm hoping we've got some. If not, then we're screwed. If not, then we're absolutely screwed. So I need some... Hey guys, we got 67 views. We've had 67 views on this stream since we started the stream. Guys, I'm going to end this stream and reboot the stream a second.